Let's begin with the latest on this week's landmark deal between Seoul and Tokyo on the issue of Japan's wartime sexual enslavement of Korean women. Monday's agreement was a significant step forward for the two countries, but as our Lee Soo tells us, there are still some major points of contention that need to be ironed out.
The agreement between Seoul and Tokyo on the issue of wartime sexual slavery has been called historic, landmark breakthrough. But major points of contention remain, raising questions about whether the issue will be fully resolved. Under the agreement, Tokyo offered a formal apology to the elderly women survivors, saying the Japanese government, quote, feels responsible and promised to pay Seoul $8.3 million for the establishment of a foundation that will offer medical and other services to the women. Japan did not, however, specify whether its responsibility is moral or legal, nor did it say whether the funds offered are to be considered a form of compensation or reparations. Of the two, only reparations imply legal compensation for losses caused by illegal acts.
The deal cannot be seen as an advance because the Japanese government is simply repeating what previous administrations have said. The deal should have included a line banning the use of offensive language by Japanese politicians and others that have insulted the victims or distorted history.
Another sticking point is whether the statue of a young girl symbolizing the women who were forced to serve as sex slaves will be moved from its current location across the Japanese embassy in Seoul. Tokyo wants the statue moved, but Seoul has long objected to the idea. In his statement announcing the agreement, Korea's foreign minister didn't offer many clues to Seoul's positions on the matter.
Seoul will hold talks with related organizations to bring about an appropriate action.
However, Japan's foreign minister Fumio Kishida, speaking after the announcement, told Japanese reporters he understood that the statue would be moved. If that were to happen, it would likely draw objections in Korea, especially from the elderly women who have gathered around the statue for rallies every Wednesday for the past 24 years. Lee Soo, Arirang News.